That breaking news, one person is seriously hurt following a motorcycle crash. It happened near 24th and Sprague Streets shortly after 2 a.m. As shown in the video, it appears a motorcyclist crashed into the back of a truck. Details are limited right now, but according to dispatch, one person was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Stay with First Alert 6 as we work to learn more.